right, what do we got today? Skateboard, Mohawk for $4. A bunch of Ahsokas for $5. Another Ahsoka and a Five Nights at Freddy. See an assassin droid down there, 2 of them. This is going to tell the story today, guys. They just finished stocking. He's actually still kicking a few things out over there. We'll have to see what's on that cart if we can. Just by looking at it from here, not seeing much. So hopefully the good stuff's here on the shelf somewhere. It's Casey Jones. Dragon Ball, some anime statues, anime figures. So far, nothing new is really jumping out and saying boo. There's a Han Solo. If I can get a hold of him. Technic set. Harley Quinn. I feel for sure as many of this Charlotte Pop has been around. There's going to be a chase of that. There's one of the Jurassic Park vehicles back in there. Those things are $13, in case you can't see the price. Peacemaker and his undies. All right, guys, let's move over to the tables. See what we got there. Now, somebody had asked how much these Hello Kitty chairs are in the last video. They are $50. If I can find who asked me that, I'll reply to that comment. But if I don't, hopefully you watch this video and you'll see it. Nothing back here. All right, we do have a couple of bat cycles here. Well, they got something Beetlejuice there. We'll just peek at this real quick. There's Reaper. LeBron James, Beetlejuice things are $3.99. Some little vinyl figures. And a couple of bat cycles. This place had a bunch of Iron Man and stuff the other day. I'm not going to grab that off the thing. Vinyl figure, Beetlejuice, yeah. And Reaper, I'm not really interested in. There's mostly a lot of trucks there. And then they just put a case of the GIJoe figures out. We'll go look at when she gets finished. But we're not going to get in her way right now. Power wheels. What's on the back side of this? Let's see what's on the table that had the action figures the other day. There's a Power Ranger still hanging out back here. Lego Dragon. Some big Luigi's. All right, here we go. This is where all the Iron Man stuff was last week. There's Darth Maul. Another Ranger. Looks like all the legends are gone. Some more Darth Maul. It's Pops. There's Axe Wolves. 999. It's him and Han. Hey, Gilligan's Island. Okay, what else we got over here? Still got this busted up. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was just rude, wasn't it? $4.49. I thought those were $5.49. There's Cyclops. We got a couple of Cyclops. Kart racers. There's the Yu-Gi-Oh figures. Reaper. How much is Reaper? $5.99. That's the Beetlejuice figure. $3.99. And then Sally, Nightmare Before Christmas. Yu-Gi-Ohs are $15. Silver Dragon, and this guy. That's kind of cool looking. Limited edition. Hey. And there's a blue one. Limited edition. I'm assuming they're all limited editions, right? All right, guys. Let's get up front. See what's up there. Check the front table. Got some Pops. Casey Jones, Steel. Oh, they still have one Iron Man. Still got Model 20 hanging out there for $12.99. Some Pokemon. Anime statues. I'm not seeing anything to it. Some Metal Hawk. Another Han Solo. What's the turtle thing back in there? Oh, it's like Bingo and Trouble. And there's a Micro Galaxy, Sodge Ventress. Chainsaw Man back here. Squid Game, Stranger Things. More of those Batman, Troop Transports. Yeah, we do still have an Iron Man left. I guess now we get over to the register. Let's see what they got over there. Unless they got something good back here. That's the same thing as last week. All right, guys, let's go check our by the register. Oh, there is Count Chocula. They do have the count. Saw a good post. I think it was Captain Scrummy. I can't remember if I got that wrong. On Instagram had him getting ready to meet his match by Blade. That was awesome. All right, let's go see what else we can find. Back in Ross, seeking action figures, and they have put out another one of the X-Men sets, but check this out. They got the Mega Fig of Frankenstein for $8. $10. Oh, he's $10, $9.99. He's about $7.99, $8.99, but still $10 for a Mega Fig is not a bad price. Do we have any other things that weren't here yesterday? Don't see any of the DC Direct statues anywhere. We still gotta look up front. I couldn't get to the tables up there for some other people who were looking, but so far, Frankie Baby looks like the only thing different back here in this section. But let's go over and check the main toys, and then we'll get back up front and see what we can dig up there. All right, guys, we got some more Cheetors and battle traps down there, and we got a whole big bunch of pops like we've had all the while. But down here, we got two of the big Nightwings. I'm not going to drag out. Havoc Marauder. There's Yoda's Interceptor showing up again. 1, 2, 3 of them. Fennec. Another Model 20. Morgan Elsbeth, whole row of them down there. And then again, the Transformers. But yeah, we got some more stuff here, plus these Micro Galaxies showing back up, so check your Ross stores. All right, we got some stuff here. That's the one from the back. I'm debating on that, but check this out. I started to buy this figure, I don't know how many times, and it was new. So $5. But we got some more stuff down in here, because you get digging around, and looky here. We have got Shrapnel. A couple of him. So that's cool. One of the newer things that's hitting in the world of Transformers. I thought I saw something else here too. Casey, Shrapnel, Kordax, Frankenstein. We got a bunch of the anime figures hanging out here. Attack on Titan. Now these are the ones I've been seeing. It's nothing too different. Here's a bunch more of those. But yeah, cool to see Shrapnel. We got to pose this up a picture here. We got some multiverse and those things, but we still got to check by the register, guys. But let's look here right behind us, see if there's anything different on this shelf. There's one of the $6.99 Apex figures. I would assume this would scale with Legends, and yeah, let's go with Legends and Joes. What else we got back here? Still got an Iron Man Model 20. I don't see anything else looks different. We were filming here the other day, guys, so if I do find anything else, Red Ranger, I'll show it to you, but if not, that will do it for today. All right, Bristol Ross has got some stuff different than the other day. They got some of the AEW figures. There's Cody for $3.99. I think there was a chase to this one where he had a tan jacket on, but I don't remember exactly if that is accurate. Yep, got some AEW. To keep this video from not being any longer than it already is, guys, we're going to cut it off. If I find anything else here that's different, I'll show you. But so far, we've got Cody Rhodes. And here's one more. I saw T3, a bunch of others finding these dragons. World of Warcraft. That's actually pretty sweet. $15. Yeah, we got a little bit of stuff here this morning. Let's see if we can find anything else. All right, guys, looking over here, they do have one of these not Ninja Leo turtles. Haven't seen Raph yet. I'm forgetting both of them or not, but there we go with that. I actually saw that at another Ross on a recent road trip. I don't remember where that was or what video that's in, but anyways, cool to see another one. Let's dig around a little bit more. And here we are at another usual haunt in Bristol, Virginia, the GameStop. Let's run inside, guys. Last week they had a Superman Doomsday 2-pack supposed to be on the way. Let's go see if maybe I got lucky enough and they haven't sold it yet. Last run in GameStop, Tobey Maguire. Got Tom Holland still back in there. I will say, guys, I filmed in here earlier this week, so I do pick something up from here earlier. I'm not going to include that footage because they didn't have anything here, and there's no sense in showing you two hunts, one with them with nothing, one with them with this. Fusions, so we'll take a look at that here in a little bit. So I did have a find from here. It's just not here right now. It was here the first time I was here this week. Nightmare Batman. Here's Superman with one of the best face sculpts ever. I mean, check that out. Sarcasm. There's Batman common. Back behind it is another common Batman. I think that one's the best figure of the wave, followed by the Flash. They got another one of these anti-fire suit Batman there, and I guess I could show you some barcodes, couldn't I? Just put Brainiac there. Still got Platinum Alfred. That's been here for a while too. I think that's a cool looking figure. That one and Firefly in this wave. Slide him back down there. Don't worry about thumbnail fodder. I've already made a thumbnail for this video. There's Superman's is covered. I apologize. Slide it right there. And we will take a look at... Oh, our Batman's isn't covered. There you go. Bullseye and stuff we've seen 1,000 times. So we're not going to look at barcodes for that. Same thing with these. Well, we'll show Toby's ears because he's Tobey Maguire. I mean, come on. We got down here, they got a Phoenix. I've seen this figure in the wild more than I thought that I would. Barcode's covered, guys. I apologize. That's cool to see again. Let's see what we got back here. There's Supersonic, one of the new Sonic figs. Another one. Shadow. 3 Shadows. Robotnik. There's Knuckles and Tails. That's not the Tails with the little mask thing, is it? No. Knuckles is a cool figure. Not bad. And what we got back here? Oh, cool. We got some Joe restocks. There's Alpine. And barcode's covered. Once again, guys, sorry about that. They got another Trooper. I've seen a bunch of these at GameStops lately. The one in Johnson City had 4 of those over the weekend. She-Ra, Zodak. Here is the Halo jumper. This one comes with cool accessories. Only the second time seeing this thing. I saw it at a Target when I think in Knoxville. They had that one and the sniper. I don't see the sniper. Let me hang Godzilla back up there. There we go. And over here on the side, they still got the 3-pack. They had that last week. I don't see anything else in Star Wars. Like I said, guys, hang on. I did pick something up from here. I'll show what you'll see in the next clip, but looks like that's going to do it for GameStop. All right, guys, looking at the Pops. He thinks he might have the Superman Doomsday 2-pack back there. He's looking. But check that out. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go see if he comes back with Superman and Doomsday. There we go. Walking out of GameStop. They did have it. There is your barcode if you're trying to find it. Finally, this wave is complete. Welcome all to the Man Collects. We're here at the home base Walmart in Greenville. They just opened the doors. I've only been in this Walmart this early maybe twice, which is sad because I live here. So let's go back and see if hunting this place early has any better result. All right, I got a phone call. Sorry about that, but check this out. I was going towards this. They got the gold bumblebee. That's sweet. That's some kind of treasure hunt or something. Don't think so, but I got the regular version. Now we got the gilded version of Bumblebee. That is sweet. So we did get some Hot Wheels finds this morning, or Hot Wheels find. Kind of scanning the top of the cars. Hey, look, there's another one. So a couple of these, I'll take pictures of those. They got any more? And I gotta say, I caught something out of the corner of my eye, guys. Let's have a look at here. You ever find something and think, okay, this is a find because you're not going to see these in stores. They're going to get scooped up. I thought that when I found the Peanuts Hot Wheels, and man, look at the Peanuts Hot Wheels. Let's see if they got them all. They got 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5. They got a 3. There's 3. So they got all these things. I've got a short on YouTube. I've video Earth hunts already long enough in this store. Those are awesome. Check them out. In my previous hunts, or look at my YouTube shorts, and you can get a look at them there. What else we got down through here, peoples? Monster trucks looks about the par for the course is what I was trying to think of. It is early, although it's no earlier than I usually hunt, so I don't really have an excuse for being too scatterbrained. Oh, they got the new wave of these. There's the A-Team. There's Christine, John Wick, Starsky and Hutch, Yellowstone, and then the one I think is the best out of my personal buys for Rocky, the Rocky TA. So, well, the diecast has been stocked. That's pretty sweet. But I don't see anything else that looks different, so I got that pink Shelby. I like that one as well. We're going to turn this off now, guys. Take one more little off-camera look. If I find anything else, I'll turn the camera back on, but if not, that'll be it for the home base, unless Collectors has something. We had a good little hunt here last week at the Sevierville Target, so we're going to check this thing out again today and see if they got anything good. Now, I don't know if this end is open. Looks like the lights might be off, but hey, we'll find a way in here somehow. Target in Sevierville, Tennessee. Let's see what you got this morning. Had a pretty good hunt here last week. Found some cool stuff. This newer store that's opened up somewhat close to my area is actually Chris McPherson, the East Tennessee Toy Hunters area. So sorry, dude, I'm poaching your hunting grounds. Oh, they got Dark Side. I'll take a look at that in a second. Joker and Punchline. They had this one last week. Barcode on that. They did sell all the Carnage figures. Of course, I figured they would at sale price. What we got in Multiverse? You got a Platinum Affleck, Common Grayson, Red Hood, Platinum Geoforce. That should probably be in the collector section. Commander Steel. Well, not a bad selection of Multiverse. A little better than the Targets back in Bristol. A bunch of beachheads. Poor beachhead's going to be clearance one of these days or end up at Ross. I do have Effigy. There you go. Jay Leno, Ghost Rider, and Joker had a baby. Effigy is what will be born. Ned Flanders, none of the new smaller Simpsons, and if there's new of these two, I think it's Krusty. I can't remember. I've seen people finding them, but I haven't seen them in my areas yet. Got your evergreens. What have we got here? I got 3 pumpkin bombs. I'd love to have one of these. I'm not paying $40 for that. And you got Wolverine, a couple of Deadpools there. Oop, that just killed the Simpsons. And let's wrangle this big guy up here. Second time seeing Dark Side in Target. We found him at Kingsport. They got him here this morning in Sevierville. I will fix that back after I turn the camera off. Spider statues, some basic Marvel stuff. What we got over here on this other side? Some video game related stuff. $20.99 for something down there. Bowser's Castle, $21 for a castle. That's not bad. I'm thinking it was 25 when it was in Burlington last year, a couple years ago. I don't recall now. What do we got up here in Sonic Fig? It's got Sonic, Shadow, Sonic, and then Tails hanging out back there. Oh, that peg's messed up. I'm just knocking everything off. Sonic, Amy, and Sonic, Rusty Rose, Donkey Kong. Alrighty. Sonic Plane's kind of cool. Let's get around to the other side, guys. See what they got back in wrestling, turtles, and all that good stuff. And then some diecast. Find anything, you'll see it. If not, that may do it. Let's check out the wrestlers and stuff here and see what they got this morning. Angles, Farouk, Non-Chase. Those are all Hogan's. Those are all the Anvil, Tugboat, and Hogan. We got Ray and Stone Cold and Basics 150. There's Nightmare Cody Rhodes, Tony D'Angelo, a couple of those, Trish, another Austin, Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. Who's this? 2 Kevin Owens. They had the whole wave of those last week when I was here. Droids, Fader. They sold. Oh, there it is. They still got the Scout Trooper and the Speeder back. That's pretty cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Battle Arena. Okay, I thought that might have been the pizza tosser on sale. Star Wars Infiltrators marked down. So they got some stuff going on sale at the 12/14. Cringer and Prince Adam. These all Skeletor. They are, yeah. Evil Lens for days. 2 Bop Steadies. What else we got here? Kong Godzilla stuff. And then Jurassic Park World Legacy Life. I don't know. Get that at Ross right now, $13. Or most Ross stores. Not all of them have it, but most do. That I've been to in my area. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this haul. Let's go find us some diecast and see what they got there, and maybe get a barcode checked in case they do have Batman Noel in the back or something. But let's go see what else we can find here. Actually, let's just keep the camera on and let's walk up here because that's easier and less editing for the man collects. Mr. Incredible. Get the penguin. That penguin pop was awesome. And you got Catwoman. There's Poison Ivy. Alrighty. What kind of diecast treasures do we have today? Got a Triceratops. Monster Truck. Got some skateboards. Moving parts. Matchbox. Ooh, that cop car is kind of cool. That's the kind you like to see, not the kind that lights on behind you. Little station wagon's pretty sweet too. Ah, the Mirthmobile. A bunch of them. They got the John Wick one, do they? I found that John Wick. I actually bought it. I don't know if I ever showed it on camera or not. Racer Verse. Don't see Back to the Future. Oh, look here. They got the Batman van. Out of all the Batman stuff that's came out in these, it's kind of weird. This is the thing that's the hardest to find, at least in my area. This does not last long. There's the Turtle Van, the Camouflage Tumbler, another Camo Tumbler. I got the Ghost, Sandcrawler. A lot of these you can find at Ross if you get lucky enough. This the Batmobile Wave. It is. Do they have it? No. All right, we'll dig through those in a second. Anything else? I saw some cards down here. Let's see what they got. Bleach. All right, let's look and dig around a little more, guys. See what else we can dig up. All right, guys, last thing we're going to look at a bunch of Sonic stuff here on this little end cap. But here you go, little figure set. This is cool. The Jada diecast figures. Big fan of these. There's a barcode. I got the little race cars and stuff we've seen before. They're not here on the end cap. A bunch of stuff we haven't seen before. Pretty cool there. You got 8-bit Knuckles, 8-bit Sonic, 8-bit Tails. And then I think there's a flocked Tails as well, but here they have the flocked Sonic and a barcode. You got some more little things. I don't see that 2-pack of Super Sonic and Super Shadow that we saw in Bristol. But they do have some of the newer figures I haven't seen yet. There's Super Sonic. Only one I haven't seen so far, that Chad mascot Tails. Where's the barcode in this sucker? There he is. And then you got Knuckles. Man, Knuckles is a beefy dude, which he should be. And 2 more Supersonics and Sonic and Supersonic. So, yep, check your Target stores, guys. All kinds of good Sonic stuff hitting. Let's get sexy here in Sevierville's collector spot. They had some good stuff here last week, but sadly, no NECA. Still got that little Godzilla. They still got the Best Action Jenica. I know that'll be on sale. It's new. It's cool to see her, new to me, anyways. I know that line doesn't seem to sell very well, and I am surprised this is still here, unless they have restocked it. I had Bison when I was here last week. What else they got back in here? This was hard as crap to find for the longest time, and the red one as well. Then it started showing up everywhere. Oh, they got Dalsim. They didn't have him out last week. And we got another one back here. Man, they got a bunch of Street Fighter. Cool to see Dalsim again. What do we got back in here? And speaking of Red Chun-Li, there she is. Another blue, and another blue. So you got what? 3 blue, 4 blue, Chun-Li, a red Chun-Li, Bison, and Dalsim. So excellent selection of Jada Street Fighter this morning. There's Batman, the camouflage or electro suit or whatever. animated series wave. Here's the Jenica figure. We got some more of these. 2 more of the Batman. Is that Blindest Bat? Yep. This one I've been tempted to buy. I haven't given in quite yet. There's Geoforce, common. I got the Platy to him back in the toy section. That's about to come off there. There we go. They got Lion-O or just Monkey-In. This one's only got Monkey-In. The one in Bristol only has Lion-O. There's Sub-Zero. They got all these. Black Panther is right there too. Captain America right back there. Thor right there. Doctor Strange right there. And Scarlet Witch in my hand. This is the one I haven't seen in Bristol yet. So they got them all here. And there's some of the... I haven't seen too many of these either. Ninja Turtle Bullseye. Liu Kang. Oh, they got Scorpion. A couple of Batman Fidgetals from Rebirth. Oh, man, there's a Platinum Huntress. Check that out. The box is in decent shape. Haven't seen this one that much. That means they probably had the Green Lantern and, oh, man, what's the other one in that wave? I just went completely blank. What else they got down through here? Some more Hammer stuff, some more Pops. All right, everybody. Commander Steel. Was that another? Oh, there's another Platinum. They got 2 Platinum and 2 common Geoforce. So they don't have the McFarlanes we're seeking, but they do have some McFarlane finds. So that's pretty cool. And there's the manga Batman common. All right, folks. I think that's going to do it for this little adventure. If I do come across anything else in here, you will see it. If I do not, then we're getting out of here. Wow, Lego behind locked doors. I haven't seen that very much in my spot. I don't come to this Walmart very often. This is the one in Sevierville. Anybody that watches the East Tennessee Toy Hunter, Mr. McPherson, will know he refers to this as a trash Walmart because they don't usually have a whole lot. But it is in a tourist town, so I say it is kind of hard to find stock and new stuff. But we're here pretty early. So let's see what they got. A bunch of these Supersonics. Any of the new Nintendo or Genesis figs? Doesn't look like it. They have Axel. Here's Link. Is it the one with the Master Sword? Oh, man, I should have bought that when I found it. Because I found that one time, I think, in Williamsburg, Virginia, when I was down there for work, and I have not seen it since. Oh, we got some stuff behind us here. This one's laid out a little bit different. I'm used to Transformers being at the front of the aisle. I don't see anything different than what we normally see. They do have a lot of Godzilla and Kong stuff, though. A lot of Transformers as well. All right, we're going to have to give you guys motion sickness here. I have to swing back and forth. Now, I don't see these very much in my area at my Walmart. It's a smaller scale Simpsons figures. They don't have any of the new ones, and none of the bigger ones here either. I was going all in on those. I don't know. Kind of taking a little time to try to reevaluate what I'm collecting right now to see if I'm going to continue on my current course or we're going to change it up a little bit. Oh, cool. They got the new ones. Man, JB was right. It's a nice thicker card on these than what they used to be. There's the She-Ra. They got Ram Man or Manny faces. There's Ram Man. Oh, they got the whole wave. I'll put these back up. I promise, Walmart. This one is tempting, guys. Ram Man. That is sweet. Oh, that's tempting. I always loved him as a kid. And the Manny faces, that's a cool looking figure as well. It's kind of weird. It doesn't have his boots painted on his back legs, but first time laying eyes on these things, so I don't know if McPherson is a Motu collector or not to send that to him. Not the figure, but send a picture, let him know that it's here. Bunch of beach heads. I have a Grenadier. These things are sweet. I've got 3 or 4 of these things now. Or seen 3 or 4 of these things now. Lord have mercy, I got one. I've seen a lot of those in the stores. A bunch of Teela's. You got Fisto and Man of War. Fisto's an awesome figure. I bought this one, just haven't gotten a chance to unbox it yet. So that's pretty sweet to see. What we got here? We got Flying Fist, Flying Fist, Flying Fist. Oh, they got a Mutagen Man, or Moss Man. I've already got this one as well, but this is only like maybe the second time I think I've seen this in store. So that's pretty sweet. There's a barcode. They got a sticker over the barcode. We're going to scan Mutagen Man just to see what he is. Now, I know that's a mess right now. I will fix that. I want to take pictures and maybe a YouTube short of those new Motu figures. Who we got here? We got LA Knight. We got the awesome Rey Mysterio figure. There's LA Knight's barcode. We have seen these before, but still they're newer. It's cool to see them again. So they got Dominic. No Dominic. I gotta watch Seth Bayer's new hunt. Oh, he's been on the lookout for that Dominic figure. I'm guessing by his thumbnail he found it. There is Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff. Not terrible likenesses on them. I think the quality of AEW figures is probably the best looking one I've seen in a while. It's Copeland, or as he was known, WWE Edge. There's a bat. That's pretty cool. I'll put that up here with the Grenadier. Got some pretty good finds here this morning. Got some Motu, got some Joes, and the multiverse is down here, so fingers crossed. They might have the Batman Noel and stuff we're trying to find. Trying to find Batman Noel, Common, and Platinum, and that Spawn, Batman and Spawn chase. We'll look there and see what that is. Somebody have found those on clearance. I think it might have been Captain Nemo. I don't know his real name, but his Instagram name when he texts me. There's Chase, Wonder Woman, Gardner, Metamorpho, Booster, Riddler. One of the better figures that has came out in the Superpowers line. That Superman is awesome as well. I just killed somebody. Who'd we take out? Oh, we took out Aquaman. Sorry, buddy. What do we got here? Shazam, Action Comics 1000. Action, man, they got a bunch of the Action Comics 1000 Superman. There's a Platinum, Jim Gordon. Older figures, the Deceased, Batgirl, Ghost of Zod, Batgirl, and Batgirl, all commons, no platties. Hush, Dark Knight of Steel, older ones. We got a bunch up here, some page punchers. That is Captain Cold. And then beside him is more Captain Cold. And then a huge stack of Superman, Action Comics 1000, and Hal Jordan Green Lanterns. So they do have a lot of multiverse. We'll see what this is. I'm guessing it's going to be probably two waves of this. There's Two-Face, Kilmer, Robin. I'm being attacked by the Dark Knight. Those are two Batman that's tried to get me. Man, they got a bunch of these. Riddler. They got two Two-Faces, but they only got one Two-Face. Yeah, only one Two-Face. That is probably, in my opinion, the best figure in that wave. We're going to scan these. If they're on like clearance for like $3, I'll buy another wave to build the bat. But if not, they're going to stay there on the shelf and at least survive this collector. All right, what we got over here to wrap this up? There's Spider-Punk, Whiplash, and Nefaria. And not much happening on the turtle front. I mean, they got some stuff, just stuff we've been seeing for a while. All right, guys, that's going to be the find of the morning at Walmart. So let's get some pictures of this stuff and clean this aisle up, the mess I have made, and then we'll get out of here. Just to show it's all cleaned back up. They had these up here and these down here, so I even switched them. Put the Motu turtles there and put the Origins there. So, cleaned up, good to go. One thing we did find on a random end cap on way back to collectors, we found a Storm Shadow hiding. So, yep, we'll put him here with his buddies, and they got a pretty good selection of Joes there. All right, that's it, guys. We're getting out of this one. Anything else, you'll see it. If not, we own. We have journeyed to the town of Morris here in Tennessee. We're going to run in this Ross and see what they got for me. Here in Morristown, this is not the one I wanted, but here's one of them. Black Adam, $15.99 for a DC Direct statue. Originally $60 according to that. Okay, what else we got? Maybe they got the Joker here somewhere. And there's another battle trap. I'm guessing these are Cheetors. Yep, they are Cheetors. Oh, this is cool. Me and Kelly started watching this again the other night. Last Crusade. There's that Chainsaw Man thing that's all over Best Buy. Best Buy back in. Oh, that's not Chainsaw Man. I thought it was Chainsaw Man. It says Chainsaw Man. I guess that's him before he got the chainsaw in his head. Don't know the lore. I apologize. There's a bunch of pops we'll look at here in a second. There's a Krampus, little yarn-looking thing. Harley Quinn. Well, it is cool to see one of the statues. If we don't find anything else worth a flip in here, there's the Daredevil pop down there. I don't want to dig it out, but 'tis down there. There we go. Now, oh, here we go. Some figures on the sin cap. Got some Halo down there, a little Mega Block set. I see some Star Wars we'll look at here in a second when I feel like bending down there. Got Rogue. Oh, that's Wolverine. These are what, $4.49, $5.49, $4.49. Ahsoka, Morgan Elsbeth, a couple of those. There is Lando Calrissian. Page Punchers back in there. Spawn. A big Obi-Wan. Down here they've got the Emperor for $5.99. That's actually kind of cool and tempting to buy. And Stumble Guys. And then you got Morgan Elsbeth over there for $9.99. What's on the back side of this? Hot Wheels Skate Turtle down there. Some more statues, nothing too exciting. What's on the end cap? I've been tempted to buy this thing. I don't know why, because it's probably because it's $5. And hey, look, it lights up. It's only $5. Luke would have fun with that, but he would end up chopping me, his mom, his sister, the cats, guinea pigs, and everything else in the house. All right, guys, let's take a picture of the rock here in case somebody grabs it if we get back out of here and head back to the back. And let's hope we might have a Joker one somewhere. All right, they got a lot of stuff. I don't really know where to start, so we're just going to start here. There's a Sonic scooter stuff. What's on this little end cap? There's a Steph Curry all white figure. I think that means a chase. I don't know about these things. What I'm looking at, in case you wonder what I'm pointing out. Aren't the solid color ones like that chases? There's Lilith. There's Larry Bird. I don't collect these things, but I'm a fan of Larry Bird. All right, let's start with this table and work our way over. There's one big cool looking army set things there. Zuko. Oh, here's a Axe Woes hologram, $9.99. What's over in there? Oh, here's one of the little statues. The Joker, $14.99, DC Direct. So they got the Rock and they got this one. This is not the one I want. The one I want is the same size as that Rock statue. I think it's the one where he cut his face off and it's hanging loose or something like that. So we've seen two of them now. Oh, that was lucky. Lucky thing there. Oh, cool. This opens. That, I don't need that. That does look cool, though. That does look cool. We want to get a picture of that before we leave here, unless somebody grabs it. All right, let's dig through around. Look, guys, just to make sure it's not one of those Joker boxes sitting here. Nothing over there. I see another Star Wars. Let's see what this one is. There's Han. Han Solo hologram or whatever. Put him there with Axe Woes. So we got some cool stuff already. We haven't got through a quarter of the toys yet. I'll finish this one first, then move on. I'm getting out of sync. There's so much stuff here. You don't really know where to start and where to stop. Stuff over there. Some anime figures. See Dark Flash pops. Wonder if there was a chase of that. There's the Game Reverse Iron Man. I'm not going to dig that out. We've seen it before. Bunch of Dark Flash chases. Not chases, Dark Flash pops. Jeez. And there's a Dark Flash Mega Fig. Oh man, I wonder if that's Keaton Batman beside of him there. I was kind of hoping not to see that because I paid full price for it. Okay, what is this? Oh crap. It's all tumbling down on me. We saved it. Okay, we got a multiverse figure here. There's Aquaman, the stealth suit for $4.99. Cool to see. I think I'm going to pass. There's Cyclone over there hanging out. I didn't see her. I want to see what this is. The Havoc Marauder. Oh no, it's the Inquisitor's Scythe. That's cool. $12.99. This is picture worthy, so I'm going to carry it over there and put it with the Joker statue. That's stuff we're going to take pictures of. Nothing else. I see there. That is Dark Flash. I see him back around the back of the box now. There's a Bat Cycle. Let's put this over here with the Joker statue for possible thumbnail fodder. We haven't got down the actual toy aisle yet, guys. I'm also going to walk back through this off camera because there's so much. It's going to be very easy for me to miss something. There's a Peanuts blender. There's another Micro Galaxy. GIJoe's Interceptor. We saw that one. A case of those, I think, in Bristol. Don't recall. There's Chucky vinyl figure. I'm sure there's some stuff buried over in there you might want to see, but I'm not going to mess too much with that. That's one of the X-Men sets. They are $19. Some different Crash figures. Dr. Neo, $2.99. And then Coco, $2.99. All right, get over here to this side. We've got some stuff we're not going to dig around, but we do have over here for $7.99. We're just going to use this stock cart here for a second to get it turned around. There you go, Dark Flash pose statue. Oh, there's Shrapnel. I don't know if I saw him or not. It's 3 Shrapnel for $9.99. So that's pretty sweet to see. Let's get over in here now. Did I walk around this one? I don't remember. There's so much crap over here. Not seeing too much exciting here, nor over here. Okie dokie, guys. I think we're ready now to go down the toy aisle and see what they got. But now I will come back and we'll be looking through this a little more closely when I get the camera turned off, because it's going to be very easy to overlook something. There's Seamus. Can I show Seamus? Guess I get the camera on him. Well, we do have a couple of cool statues we saw, plus some others. Let's get over here to that toy aisle and see what's down through there. We got expanded peg walls back here, and check out one thing they do have, guys. There you go, $12.99 She-Hulk. By far the most popular figure in that wave. However, right there's your best one. Model 20, some Model 20s, Model 9s, and She-Hulk of the Iron Man wave. And then on this one, not seeing much. What do we got down here? Oh, check this out. We got some chases. There is the Outland TIE Fighter, 1 in 15th, another 1 in 15,000. And another. And another. So they got 4 of those chases. Got another one back there. That's a Solid Ventress. I see some of the X-Men figures. All right, guys, we shall return. I'm going to be honest with you. I want to pose those for a picture. $5.99 for a 1 in 15,000 rare Micro Galaxy Squadron. That is pretty sweet. But let's go ahead and look down through here. Somebody grabs them, they grab them. We got them on film, so I got documented that I found them. There's Thor, glows in the dark. That's kind of cool. I don't feel like digging through pops right now. I just want to see that is not a chase. You know why it's not a chase? Because they sent all the chases to T3's area. Carlos has killed it finding those chases. There's a Han Solo back there. Another Han. They used to put all their action figures in this little cubby up here, but we think got them on in pegs back there right now. There's a TIE Fighter. Oh, Huckleberry Hound. That's tempting. I always loved Huckleberry Hound back in the day. Hey, they got 3. You got a 33% chance of getting a chase. Beetlejuice. That's Mysterio. Another X-Men 97 set. Letterkenny. Well, there's more Joker statues. 2 more of those. It's not the one we're looking for. I want that big one. If I can find that, it's not a have to have. It's kind of one of those. It's $15. It's cool looking. Yeah, let's get it. Oh, there's Count Chocula and Frankenberry. Cool to see those again. And of course, as I normally say, I will be digging through this stuff off camera because this is kind of congested this morning here with all the stuff that they got. So we'll definitely have to take a second look. As I tell you, if anybody ever films in the toy aisle, if you don't do YouTube, try it sometimes. You'll be surprised what you miss looking through the viewfinder on a phone than what you do when you're doing normal shopping. There's a GIJoe figure back there. I think it's the movie figure, but just want to make sure. Yeah, that's down to $3.99. What kind of weapons she come with? No cool guns. There's a Pacific Rim. Which one is that? Striker Eureka. There's a Ahsoka Blacks or Vintage Collection figure. And anything snuck its way over here. They had a bunch of McFarlane shoved back in here one time. I don't see any back there this time, though. Well, guys, we got some pictures to take. Let's go take them. If I find anything else in here as I walk through it again, I'll show it to you. But yeah, not a bad run. Just to show real quick, guys, there was those 2 Joker statues. I don't remember if I pointed this out or not. There's another one. So they do have 4 of those small Joker statues here. So yeah, let's go up front, dig around a little more, see if we might find the big ones since I got so many of these. Here we are, another Walmart. Now we're in Morristown, Tennessee. We're going to head in here this old rainy morning and see what they got. All right, we're here at Walmart in Morristown. Something weird's going on here, guys. They got the Mattel reps out there opening up all the Mattel boxes. The Walmart employees aren't touching them. They do have some of these. They got 1, 2, and 5 or 4. No 5 of 5, and of course you can't get barricade. They got him marked off on the back. Yeah, cool to see these. All right, guys, we got this big dump bin. Those ladies empty some cars in. Check it out. We did find. I can get to flop up there so you can see it. We found a treasure hunt. That is cool. A bone shaker. We're definitely grabbing that. And then we don't have number 5 of 5. Like I said, you can't get 3 of 5. Had to cut it short a second ago so people come down the aisle. But yep, we're going to keep digging here and see what else we can find. Let's check out the rest of the die-cast aisle now. It's kind of cleared out some. There's the rest of the Transformer cars. Again, no 5 of 5. So we got to find that. That's the only one we can possibly still find unless something happens. One of those barricades slips out there on accident. But it is cool to find a treasure hunt. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. Probably some more in those bins, but I don't have time and honestly the patience to go through them. And they do have the Joker and Batman truck set there. 2 of them. There's another one. I just want to see if she put anything else. Those ladies put anything else out down through here. Yellowstone. There's the Rocky TA again. John Wick. Torino. 18. Christine. And I got these things wherever they are, brightly colored. Some race cars. Anything on the bigger die cast? Don't see much down there, guys. And here comes 1,000 people again. So we're going to check the action figure aisle now. Transformers, not much. They got some of the new Drown Viper and One Eye. Don't see these real field ones yet. Still want to check those out. But you're stocking some Pokemon stuff. Let's get down here out of the way. I don't see much too different anyways yet. Just ran into a box. That's my fault. Iron Man figures. Nefarious Whip Flash and Model 1 hanging out there. Bruce Banner. Not much else going on different. I know we're going kind of quick, but I'm not seeing anything really standing out. It's like diecast is going to be the finds of this store. They do have Riddler hanging there from Superpowers. Who else they got? There's Superman, Lord Justice. Some Hal Jordans back in there. What else? No chases there. We saw a bunch in Ross. Okay, here we go. There's a Razor Ramon back there, guys. Unpunched, halfway decent card. What are the odds? Is it going to be the chase? Oh, no comment. The way it was going, I was hopeful. Bam Bam, Triple H, bunch of Triple H's. Not much else going on in wrestling. What we got over here behind us? There's Flying Fist, He-Man, older. Turtles of Grayskull. They do have a Fisto. I think that's the old Sorceress Tila. It is. And can't get up the rest of the way there, but I don't see anything really different we normally see. No new Nintendo or Sega or anything. So I think that's going to do it. Let's head back out of here and see if we can find anything else.
And now we find ourselves back here in the man hut to wrap up yet another week of toy hunting adventures. Hello everyone, my name is Chris. I am the Man Collects. I want to thank you for taking your time to watch this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button for me. Not a bad week of toy hunting, guys. Got to some different places other than the same old we show here every week. So we found some cool stuff on the road. Got to say, Morristown, Tennessee, Ross, as far as the Ross stores I've hit so far this RossCon, that's probably the best one as far as having the most stuff in one store. Awesome. I got there right after they stocked. Perfect timing. It was a sweet hunt in that store. But we did find some other cool stuff other than Ross, and sadly, I left half my haul at my office at work, so I can only show you a little bit of what I bought. We'll talk about that during the toy haul. Right now, we're going to talk about cool stuff and the top 3 coolest finds from this week of toy hunting adventures. And we're going to start with number 3. Number 3 goes to some diecast. Now, JB's Toy Trunk, JB had sent me a picture where he had found the Transformers diecast early on. I think it was Wednesday morning. I kept thinking to myself, man, that's awesome. He found those. I really hope I come across that wave. Well, JB was good luck that day. I did find those a little bit later, and they are the number 3 coolest thing that I found this week is some diecast. Now, there is one of them, Barricade. I think it's 3 out of 5. Barricade was recalled and is now, I guess, banned from that series because he had to enslave and I think to destroy and enslave or something like that. What he had apparently on the car, and people complained, so Mattel pulled the car. And then I didn't find number, I think it was 5 of 5. You saw it in the video. I think I found 1, 3, and 4. I didn't find, or 1, 2, and 4. I didn't find number 5. We got to find that one. But it was cool to see those there. They had plenty of them on the peg, all except for that one car I couldn't find. And also in that store, I think I mentioned in the video, but Mattel employees were actually there, and they had 2 pallets of Mattel stuff they were actually stocking. I've never seen that before. I've never seen Mattel send reps out to stock their product in a Walmart store. Don't know if it's because of lack of employees or really what it was going on there, but they did put those Hot Wheels out, so it was cool to find those. But not only do we find those Transformers Hot Wheels, we go in the Greenville Walmart early yesterday morning, I think, and found the gilded Bumblebee, the golden Bumblebee. That was cool to see as well. So some diecast finds. That's taking our number 3 spot for the 3 Transformers cars we did find, and then the gilded Bumblebee. And I did pick all those up. I got one of each of the Transformers Hot Wheels. I got a golden Bumblebee. But guess what? That's in the bag of stuff I left at my office, so I have to show you that one a little bit later. But those were the number 3 coolest thing from this week of hunting. Now we're up to number 2. Number 2 goes to a line that I'm trying to fight the urge not to buy any of and get into, but the Motu cartoon collection. Now, when I was a kid, Transformers, He-Man, GIJoe, that was my jam. I can't remember the order of how things come about. I think Turtles was last to get announced and all that stuff and back when I was young. But like I said, love the Motu stuff. Those figures look great. We saw the new Montana, we saw Ram Man, we saw She-Ra. The number 1 coolest thing about that, the card stock. They finally put thicker card backs on those. So if you have people who like to keep stuff in box, you got a better card to keep it in shape, because those figures, the Turtles of Grayskull, the WWE Superstars, they have really, really flimsy cards. Easy to bend them, easy to damage them. Most of the time when they come out of the box, it's hard to find a good condition card. You usually got something wrong with them. So kudos to Mattel for addressing that and making some thicker card stock. It is about the same thickness as like the GIJoe retro cards, the Marvel Legends, kind of like that. But it was cool to see those. Saw those in the Sevierville, Tennessee Walmart. I haven't seen those in any of my, what I call my local areas. Sevierville is about the same distance from me as like Johnson City and places. It's just in the opposite direction. But like I said, it was cool to get down there and see those. Been trying to find them. We finally laid eyes on them there at that Walmart. They actually had, I think, Man of War and Fisto, maybe Flying Fist He-Man as well in the Masterverse. So good selection of Motu there at that store. But seeing those 3 new cartoon collections, She-Ra, Ram Man, and Montana, That was the number 2 coolest find for the week. Montana, just the colors of that one just pops at you off that card. I think that's probably, as far as just getting your attention, that's probably the best looking figure in that wave. But cool to see those. They are the number 2 coolest thing I found over this week of toy hunting, in this old toy hunter's opinion. And now we're at the top of the mountain, top of the hill, to discuss number 1. What was number 1 for this week of toy hunting? That goes back to one of my usual haunts on my Friday videos every week, GameStop, Bristol, Virginia. Now, the guy that works in there, last week he told me that Superman Doomsday 2-pack was in transit. He had no idea when it would be there. Well, I kept checking back, and finally we checked back there. I think it was on Tuesday. I don't know what day it was. One day this week. And he had the 2-pack. We finally found the Superman Doomsday 2-pack from Batman vs. Superman. Now, that thing is pricey. It is $70, but even though I say I'm scaling down on Multiverse, I mean, it's in the haul. I spent $70 on a 2-pack there, but I did want to get that whole wave of Batman versus Superman figures, so I did want to pick that up. I like that movie. Like I said numerous times on the channel here, I know a lot of people didn't. They give it a lot of crap for whatever reason. When I finally watched it, I thought it was decent. You can take it into account just as a superhero movie, not trying to base it on like the old Doomsday storyline and stuff from back in the day, because it does have a different spin on it. But still, it was cool to see that 2-pack. The figures in it look great. I got to fight the urge to try to find one now to open up, but I'm not going to open the one that I bought. Maybe Ross next year will get some of those, and we can get us one of those 2-packs for like $8, and we can open it up then. But Superman and Doomsday, Batman vs. Superman, McFarlane, number 1 for the coolest things I found this week. And now let's get to the haul. The only things I got to show you, I got 2 pickups from Ross and then that 2-pack. We'll look at the Ross stuff first. I did pick up King Kordak. He was only $5. I looked at this figure, I don't know how many times when these were out. This was the only one of the Aquaman wave that I actually wanted. I just think he looks cool. You can do a lot more with him than just putting with DC stuff. He would go with a lot of different lines to do some figure photography or whatever with. So we did pick him up for $5. Found him at Ross in Bristol, Virginia. Now, the next one I'm going to show you, if you look right here, you're probably going to notice I might already have that figure. So for those of you who can't stand it when collectors buy more than one of a figure, turn the video off, find you a safe space, because I did purchase another Frankenstein. Why did I buy the other Frankenstein? I want one out of the box, and I do enjoy this figure, so I want to have one in box. I want to take one out. So we got this one to take out of the package, because this box is beaten up pretty bad. Looking at here, it's scuffed up, and the one I got is in really good shape. So we are going to crack Frankie out of there and do something with him, posing him around to see what we can do pose-wise with him. One thing I do like about this, guys, it's got the rubber sword like most McFarlane toys, weapons do, or figures do, that have these things, and it doesn't look like it's bent. Most of the time, they're warped and bent. It looks pretty straight, so that's pretty stoked about that to get him out of the packaging. And then the big boy we saved for last. There we go. Cavill Superman, Doomsday, Batman versus Superman, or Batman versus Superman. Yeah, 2-pack here from DC Multiverse. Finally found it. Got it into the collection. So we did pick that one up. Now I got to find a place on my shelf up here to fit it in. But like I said, guys, I think he did good on this one. The Doomsday looks like the Doomsday from the movie. And that's not a bad likeness to Henry Cavill Superman on this thing. So like I said, glad to have this thing. It is now secured and in the collection. And for my week of toy hunting, everybody, that is it. I hope you did enjoy the video, but now we'll talk about social media plugs for the Man Collects, and then we'll get out of here. Instagram, description of the video, about page on YouTube, splash on the screen. I'll show you ways to find me on Instagram. Look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message, should you choose to. And then we got the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are a first-time viewer, or you've came back several times, have not yet hit subscribe, consider subscribing to the channel to see what comes down the pipe here on YouTube. Hope everyone's had a great week. To all my toy hunters and collectors, good luck hunting this weekend, and the man will come back around at 12 o'clock noon on Monday.